My name is Arthur William Cook III. I'm a Chip off the old block, so I've been called Chip all my life. I attend the 10:30 service primarily, but I like going to both of the services and like going there. My wife Bev and I have been coming here for 6 years since I retired from full-time ministry and enjoy it immensely. My faith has always meant a great deal to me. I accepted Jesus when I was about 22 years old and have walked with him all those times. He's never let me down. One of the biggest pieces for me was truly my call into ministry. I sensed God saying to me, how are you going to live out your faith? And I was looking at many different ways I could do that, but felt called to full-time ministry. My faith has seen me through highs and lows. I believe with all my heart that we probably walk through far more valleys than we walk through mountaintops, but I cling to the promise I find in God's Word all the time that He's with us no matter where we find ourselves. And I've experienced that through sicknesses. I've experienced that personally in our family, but also in walking with parishioners. I've watched how God's hand has worked and uplifted us in times when I wasn't sure when the next dollar was coming from, especially when we were in seminary, when we didn't know what was coming the next time, when we had one of our children was experiencing a serious illness and we weren't sure what was going to happen there, and God saw us through and carried us through. My wife Bev has dealt with cancer and we've seen his hand watch us through that. I can't say that I've never had moments of doubt, but God always comes through in the midst of those and reassures me that He's got me, that He's lifting me up, and I take great comfort in that. I've especially experienced Him through the Walk to Emmaus. I've been involved with that for over 35 years, and I've watched God change lives in and through that movement, but I've watched Him change lives in so many ways. And again, the faith that gives to me that I'm never alone, that I know that I'm uplifted, I know that God's got me no matter what, gives me a great deal of comfort. I served for 12 years, part of my ministry, as a volunteer hospital chaplain, and sat in many quiet rooms with folks that had doctors telling them their loved ones were not going to make it, and the difference that I watched in families of faith and the families that did not have faith. And I give thanks to God that I have the kind of foundation in Him that even when the storm is raging, I can experience a stillness deep within. And I think about the saying that's one of my favorites, is that sometimes God stills the storm, but more often He stills the child instead of the storm. The storm might rage, but I'm still okay, and I'm secure in that. And that gives me hope that this world will never give me.